They're going to need 100% commitment from their face-off man. Be your own champion spotlight. Frankie Labetti making his first PLL start. Going to be at the stripe. Rookie out of Fairfield. Frankie Labetti sounds like one of the legends from Yorktown that Paul Carcaterra always talks about from the neighborhood. The bus driver, the guy from the deli, the salesman that he showed me a photo of one of his sales. He's like, that's Cheech. He's a legend from Yorktown. Well, Frankie Labs might be a legend before all is said. And Archers had to fight back in their loss to Chrome. They were down 8-3 at the half before eventually losing by just 1 goal in the second half, so a good fight back. And we are underway. Frankie Labs against Thomas Kelly at the stripe, and it's won by Chrome. First possession to the defending champs.
Reversal for them tonight.
Nothing slow about that start. Archers on the board. Kelly wins this draw. So Kelly 2-0 rather. Battle at the stripe. Won again by Chaos. That's 3 in a row to start this game from the face-off.
Whips by 1 goal last week, I think speaks volumes about how they are defensively and just the resiliency of this team.
Jonathan Donville, the rookie, unable to travel with him this week as well. So just trying to piece things together and find the chemistry also in their first win of the year. Faceoff had a little pull on the face-off there. So
then that might be a separate conversation, but I think credit DeSimone for understanding the defensive rotation and at least kind of feathering might be too generous, but just getting the pass over.
And that 3M line of Marcus Manny and Moore, certainly Will Manny and Marcus Holman did their part last week, and Matt Moore being a rookie, just getting his feet wet. Expect to see a little bit more of him here in week 2.
So DeSimone's kind of fouling up your 3M.
We were all knotted up at 2 just moments ago, but 3 goals in 2 minutes from the Archers stake them to this advantage. Another face-off win by Chaos. Troy Ray looking for some help, and he finds it.
There, the O'Keefe attempt, it's so much velocity on that, you wonder how much the goalies even see it. Gittleman able to track that somehow, but the velocity and the bounce back.
Kelly really owning that face-off stripe here early.
I think for Chaos, you look at the 2 goals they've scored, the 1 2-pointer in transition, and then the other one kind of own goal. Like,
yeah, credited to O'Keefe, by the way, that own goal.
Yeah. So in one breath, like, man, they're still in this. It's just 5-3. In the other sense, it's kind of like, what can they generate in the 6-on-6?
Right.
How much can they rely on some flexibility between those two? But doesn't Moore just seem like he's got more juice tonight? Again, I don't know if it was training camp or just...
I mean, seeing that a little bit with some of these players that have had a long college season right into the PLL, no time off, essentially, for teams like Maryland. His first PLL start going up against Thomas Kelly. And it has been mostly Kelly at the stripe, and Ray rather trying to track this one down. He cannot, and it ends up being a great opportunity for Frankie Labs.
Daylight on that near pipe just demonstrates his accuracy.
Archers have clearly outplayed Chaos on 6-on-6 on both sides of the field, and yet the Chaos are just hanging in there, down by just 3 goals because they've taken advantage of the opportunities that they've gotten and unsettled.
And I think more specifically, he's been able to generate better looks for himself off of his dodges. He's such an incredible transcendent feeder.
Manny, to your point, 3 goals on 4 shots. Archers in general, very good shooting the ball in this first half. Face-off violation against Kelly, so 1 final chance for Archers. Tried to get it down low to Connors, has that big post. Trying to pull in the pass and just couldn't connect. Blaze Reardon, and they've done a great job on face-offs. They just continue that, and Labetti almost won that one to himself and had a great scoring opportunity, but it's picked up by Chaos to start the second half.
Archer shot 56, lined up with that verticality.
Right, like Danielson. Paint on, wax off.
That's right. That might be the first Karate Kid reference.
First Mr. Miyagi reference in
Yeah.
PLL history.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully it worked. Hopefully those at home enjoyed it. Big effort by McNeil on the wing. And he's going to be rewarded for that effort with a power play for his Archers team. And you can see his teammates welcoming him when he got to the sideline.
Chaos, number 10, 1 minute slash.
It's a big one, too. Kelly continues to dominate. We got a broken stick on the field. That didn't help matters for Archers, but Costabile picks it up. They'll look to go quickly. Maybe a chance here. Costabile might let it rip. He does, and scores! 2-point goal for Chaos. Climbing their way back into this thing.
The power of the 2-point, and this is Costabile's second of the day. Good find by O'Keefe. And Costabile, with time and room, opportunity to step into it. I think he uses McMahon as a bit of a screen. You've got Berg in there and Hasek. So a lot of traffic for Gittleman to have to navigate. But the Chaos have got a lot of 2-point threats. Newman was out there.
Communication, chaos within the Chaos. That they're trying to make that communication and stay all on the same page with all their teammates.
It's remarkable. Newman didn't start playing lacrosse until his senior year of high school.
Costabile, another one. Yes! Costabile's like, who cares about Jared Newman? I got 3 goals on the day.
He's got 5 points.
Amazing.
What were the odds on CJ Costabile? 5 points.
Being the leading scorer for Chaos tonight.
Leading scorer right off the face-off, reminiscent of the national championship that he won at Duke, in which case he actually won that face-off, but goes right to the rack, and nobody stops ball. He's already scored twice from 2-point range. You've got to put a body, a stick, something, anything on Costabile. He's got 5 of Chaos's 8 points.
And they're down by 3 points. And so much of it has been fast break, power play, unsettled situations off a face-off. Now putting a pole, by the way, trying to junk it up with Kelly is Chris Bates is trying to find
the PLL, and now he is rolling.
3-1 for Moore. And we've seen him down low at attack. We've seen him run out of the box tonight. Costabile harassed. Can he get rid of it? He does. Chantel standing by with Matt Moore.
You've been dynamic in this game. We just saw another from you. How'd you shake off a defender and find the net?
I guess it's just leadership on this team. We got a lot of veteran guys.
And that leaves Jackson wide open on the doorstep.
Well, we're just under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter here, and the pace has livened up considerably. We could be in for a heck of a last quarter and 5 minutes, as Chaos is just inching their way ever closer. Now possession again off the lead is 2, and Kelly back at the stripe. Frankie Labs trying to do all he can to win possession. We'll get a loose ball hold here. It's going to go against Archers. Working instructions. When you talk to Chantel at halftime, very cool, calm, and collected. Knows what he's up against with this lineup, and he's just got to take it 1 goal at a time, and that's what they did in that third quarter. We're on tap for a good one here. Now the officials, Matt Palin, took the relic raid inside from Will Manny. Shrives put that rod in the money, knew he had a shorty on him, so he let fly. And it's a goal. Ray. Still a battle for that loose ball. Had it initially, still working for it. Frankie. Gonna get a push in the back? We do. No, we don't. Wow, Ray thought he was gonna get a push in the back. And instead it's just out of bounds to Archers. Okay. That twister from Stotts, point blank. Rebound just too juicy for Smith. Frankie Labetti, oh boy. That had got the Archers off their seats. A 6-goal deficit at halftime, now just a 1-goal deficit with 6:13 remaining in this game. Kelly has dominated the face-off stripe tonight. Frankie Labetti doing all he can to win possession, and he wins it here. That's a couple of draws, though, he's won in this fourth quarter, and they're huge. Wow. 5 goals on 10 shots on the night for Will Manning. Archers win a huge face-off. Connors picked up the ground ball. Frankie Labetti and company have been much. Face-off was huge. Frankie Labetti's had a pretty good fourth quarter considering how he was getting dusted through the first 3. Archers, though, opting to go with Haas second looks to take this draw just to try and muck it up a little bit with Kelly, and he gets possession. And now Bates will call that timeout with possession and a 3-point lead and 45.7 left on the clock. That could not have worked out any better for Chris Bates and company. Kelly's upset with himself, he knows it. Coach Towers goes over and gives him a pat on the helmet. Final 10 seconds, counting off the clock.